Hello, soul family. I love you all. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. I came out here, I was wanting to sun gaze, but got an extremely cloudy sky tonight, and I just wanted to come out and ground for a little while and record a video for you guys. I hadn't recorded a video in a little bit due to all the things just going on in my life. But today we're going to discuss a concept within Qabalah that's very prevalent within today's society. And it's basically the concept that material pleasure cancels out fulfillment. So we all understand that, hopefully, that most people in society are in a constant state of like fight and flight. So they're either running towards pleasure or running away from pain. And within life, you start out, and people seek out the very base necessities. So you start out, and it always starts with this materialistic realm. So, people start out with the bare necessities of survival connected to the root chakra. So that's like food, shelter, and sex, or relationship. Then from that stage, people move on to a state of seeking money. So they try to seek money to find pleasure. And then after that, and they've done that for a while and they're buying all kinds of stuff, then they try to seek pleasure in power. So like getting higher up in their businesses, or being popular in a social dynamic within their friends, or within the public eye, I guess you would say. A lot of times within social media and stuff. And then all these things never give you fulfillment. So after the power part, people move on to seeking fulfillment within some sort of spirituality or religion, some sort of deeper philosophical look at the universe and life. And this is where people do find fulfillment. But when people seek out, there was a university that did a major study on people's pleasure and towards physical stuff. So like, say people get a new phone every time the new iPhone comes out or something like that, or they get the newest car. They got to compete with everybody and get the newest car and a new house, and nothing ever seems to fulfill everyone. They need they always need the greatest, newest thing in order to try to fulfill a void within themselves, and it never ends up working. So this university showed that these people that buy all these new items, when they do, their pleasure rises in the anticipation of getting the item, and then as soon as they get the item, it quickly drops off and they lose pleasure from having it, and they return to a baseline point within life. And the exact same thing happens whenever someone has a traumatic, horrible experience. It just takes a little longer. So say someone gets in a car accident and they end up being paraplegic. Their baseline will drop way down low to where they just get really depressed and feel horrible. And it takes a little bit longer for them to return back to a baseline, but they eventually do return to that baseline of experience within reality. But people that get these high dopamine highs off getting new material items and physical possessions, when they get it, their pleasure drops off pretty much almost immediately. And they're doing all these brain scans and stuff to actually see the pleasure centers within the brain and how this is actually working with people. So it just literally proves that, whenever you seek pleasure and fulfillment within the physical realm and within material possessions, you never have a lasting form of satisfaction. You can't gain fulfillment out here in the outer world by accumulating items and getting the newest type of things. So it leads to the question of, well, then what do we do in life to actually find fulfillment? And the answer to that question is experiences. Instead of taking all your money and spending it on getting all the newest items and having the latest gadgets and the newest car and the nicest houses, instead of taking the money and buying things, take that money and go have experiences. Make connections with other people. Find your soul family. Find your local tribe of people and make connections with them and go out and you guys have experiences together. This is where fulfillment is gained, within the connections and interconnections of us with each other, because we are all just reflections of the self. All is self and all is mind. The universe is mental. So we are all projections of the all. And therefore, when we have experiences with each other, we are reflecting aspects of ourselves back to ourselves. And this mirror effect that happens within this world is a very base part of reality. This entire reality is a mirror of the self. So, seeking material pleasure within gaining material possessions never leads to fulfillment. The true fulfillment doesn't happen out here. The true fulfillment happens in here, going within, taking the time to meditate and to do different types of spiritual practices, with whether it be rituals, whether it be low magic or high magic. If it's something just, a lot of people jump into practicing magic because they want to get something here in the physical realm. They want a relationship, or to get laid, or they want to get money, or they want to curse somebody. They want to usually do stuff here within the physical realm. And after a while of practicing that sort of magic, and once you have confidence and you know you can do anything with magic, the goal is not to stay down there into low magic. The goal is to move into high magic and to be practicing the great work, walking a path of self-mastery and self-deification, like where you are becoming a god and you are integrating all the different aspects of the self, especially those aspects of the shadow, working through the shadow and taking the repressed aspects of self and your inner self, your inner child, and really integrating it into your whole being. But yeah, I think I covered pretty much everything for this video. But the way that we're going to be able to find fulfillment is through experience, through connection, through connecting with the self and the spirit. And we all should be doing, especially it's 2020, this is the year of the master, and this is a time when we all need to be taking time to better ourselves in every aspect that we can, through fasting and changing our diets to eating more healthily, integrating other practices like grounding, sun gazing, practicing magic. But I think that's probably going to be it for this video. I love you all. Hope everyone's having a great day today. It actually feels pretty good out here. I was thinking it was going to be ice cold since it was all cloudy, but it feels really good. Alright, you guys. I love you guys. Everyone have a blessed day. Peace.